Welcome to this tutorial on the web application Popplet. Popplet can be used as a one-stop shop during the learning process. It can be used for brainstorming, organization, and presentations. To start, you go to the Popplet website, which is www.popplet.com, and you sign up for a free account. The free account gets you 5 Popplets. I've used one of mine already. We're going to make another one here for the tutorial. If you want to use more Popplets, you can erase old ones, or you can sign up for a premium version, which allows you increased Popplet numbers. In order to make a Popplet, it's fairly simple. You hit the Make New Popplet. You identify your Popplet and give it a name. I'm going to call this one Tutorial. And you pick a color. It's a stylistic choice for the background, and you make it so. Once you get to the Popplet interface, you are on an expansive whiteboard where you can organize the objects you put on here. To start off, you double-click anywhere and you make what they call a popple. Popples are where all the action happens. They're similar to slides in a PowerPoint presentation. Popples can be resized by dragging the toggles at one of 3 corners. You can expand it in multiple directions at once. When working with Popples, there are 4 options right at the bottom for quick access. The first one allows you to change colors on the border. This allows you to organize different collections of Popples for different purposes. The second button allows you to enter text. When you're entering text, there are 3 options for font size, as well as 3 options for alignment. We'll leave ours in the center. The next button is a paintbrush, which allows you to free draw inside of your popple in a variety of colors. As you create your drawing, the popple will expand in order to accommodate your image. There's a button that will allow you to clear whatever your image is if you're not satisfied or if you're done working on the drawing itself. The last button is an image button. It allows you to upload visual media from several popular sources or from your computer. This includes still photos as well as videos. You can make new popples in a variety of ways. There are toggles on the side that allow you to make linked popples that will join up with your original one. You also have the option of making standalone popples. If you're working to create a brainstorming session or organize some information that you have, you can make a variety of these popples and change their colors based on what they refer to. It's a really great way to organize your thoughts as you are creating and doing research. Speaking of doing research, Popplet allows for collaboration as well as individual use. In the top right corner there is a share button. You can invite others to collaborate with you. This allows them to work on the same Popplet landscape that you are. You can also share the Popplet out to Facebook, Twitter. You can get an embed link, and you can get a regular link to this Popplet so you can share it with others. When collaborating, each person that creates a popple will have their name added to the top left for identification purposes. So these are all created by me, and if I had a collaborator that made their own, they would have a different name in the top left corner. On the top left side of the screen, there are some navigation tools. The home button returns you to your Popplet list. Popplet also actively saves your creations as you're making them. To go back into work, you simply select the Popplet you care to work on. View All brings all your Popplets into view on the screen. It is an expansive whiteboard, so you could have many more than I have here. The Zoom button allows you to zoom out as well as in to a variety of degrees. At this point is where View All comes in really handy. The colored square allows you to make new stylistic choices to vary your background color if you're not satisfied with your original. I like like the pink. The gear at the end provides an array of options with which to tweak your Popplet. You can start a new Popplet, you can save the Popplet you have, or you can make some simple edit options, some simple edits. The Organize button allows you to auto-arrange Popplets in a variety of fashions. The Add Content button lets you bring in images similar to the button at the bottom of the individual Popples. The View button offers three important options. Presentation mode lets you select individual Popples in order to run the presentation based on that order. Simply select Record, and then begin selecting your individual Popples in the order in which you would like to have them presented. Once you're satisfied, you select the Present button, and then the arrow keys will move you through your presentation. When you have finished your presentation, you may hit Escape to return to the Popplet that you're working on. The X button will clear off that selection of presentation options, and you can return back to your Popplet. Presentation Mode 2 allows you to adjust a view window around Popples to present sections of a Popplet at a time. So I can present that section, I can add another, and present over here. Simply click the Present button, and it will run you through your Popples again, presenting different sections of your Popplet at one time. The Escape button brings you back, and Clear will let you get back to working on it. The presentation selections can be saved, and you don't have to clear them off at the end of each one. The last option is handy for presenting. It allows you to hide the name tags. So when you're setting up presentations, you don't have to worry about people seeing who created each individual Popple. I like having them on when I'm working. Under the Labs option, you have two options: Popplet Permissions and Popplet and Show Time Warp. Time Warp is a pretty interesting tool. It allows you to go back through the generation of your Popplet, and it also allows you to play it through from the inception of the Popplet. And it shows you the history of what you've done. You can print a Popplet, you can make a new one, and you can actually link between other Popplets as well. I'm going to put a link in here, click and drag for my original Popplet, and then on my other Popplet, I'm going to go ahead and put another link in there. So if you are working with collaborators that have done individual Popplets, you can jump back and forth as required. Popplet is a very handy tool for a variety of purposes. Again, you can brainstorm using the individual Popples, you can make organizational charts, or you can set it up for presentations. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial, and best of luck in your research.